Today is February 26th. It's Saturday. And on Wednesday, February 23rd, I finally caved and went grocery shopping. I had not gone shopping since December 21st, so I made it for 63 days. I kind of wanted to top stuff off. I've heard rumblings about Russia invading Ukraine, which did happen the next day. There are truckers that are protesting. They've moved from California to Arizona at that time. I'm in Connecticut, but I just kind of wanted to get everything I needed, and just in case, but this is nothing that's going to go to waste, so I top things off. So I'm going to show you what I got. This is all from ALDI. I had gone to Walmart prior and only got a few things. I got milk and potatoes when I was there, and a couple of other items, but the major haul was from ALDI. So I had to go with the frozen stuff first and then the refrigerated, so I can get those back where they belong. All right, so starting with the frozen. These were the only two frozen vegetables that they had at ALDI. That's it, last two packages, and at $1.95. That's a little pricey, but I really wanted to get some vegetables, and so I just grabbed these two. And I bought these hash brown. I've never tried them before, but for $1.69, I thought that was a great idea. I could use these for breakfast and as a side for, like a lunch or dinner. This is next. These packages of raw shrimp for $4.99. Now, it's not quite a pound. Yeah, these are 12 ounces. But I really, really like these. I use this for all sorts of recipes, and I love to keep these in the freezer. So I got two of those. And continuing with the frozen items, I've never tried these before. Crispy chicken strips. It was $5.09 for the strips. They had patties, but this was a little bit cheaper, and I just wanted to try them. It's great. I had them as soon as I got home, made a salad, and had some of these with it. And it was excellent. I really liked them. I usually don't get processed anything either, so this was a first. And the last frozen item I got were some hash brown patties. These are like $3.29, and this is also something I've never tried before, but I thought those would be interesting as well. So that's it for the frozen items. I'm going to put these back on ice. So next is the refrigerated stuff. This I thought was a pretty good deal. I got 6 grapefruit for $4.99. I really ran out of onions. My crop of onions did not do well at all, so I had nothing in storage. So hopefully this year the crop will be a little better. So this was $1.99 for 2 pounds of the sweet onions. $2.69 for 3 pounds of yellow onions, and $2.15 for, I believe this is 2 pounds of red onions. And I also bought a bag of smaller yellow onions at Walmart. One of the things I'd like to try this year is do a lot more canning. I just bought a pressure canner. So I want to try doing things like pineapple, and I just looked it up that I could do preserving of grapefruit as well. So I want to try to get some more fresh fruits and can those. So back to the rest of the refrigerated items. They were out of the spicy ranch dressing, which turned out I really like that. So I got this. This was $1.45. A little bit of cottage cheese. This is $1.69. I always keep whipping cream on hand. This stuff lasts, seems like to the next ice age. This one's got a use by date of May 3rd. These were $2.99, and like I said, it lasts forever. I do a lot of cream sauces, and it goes in my New England clam chowder. So this stuff is great. I love it. Celery. I did do some dehydrated celery when I bought it for 99 cents, but this was $1.35. when I cut off the end, I'm going to put this in water and see if I could get it to grow. So that's another experiment. I got a few zucchini. This cracks me up. $2.15 for zucchini. In the summertime, I can't even give this stuff away. But I like to keep this blanched in the freezer. And I use it in my minestrone. I got one thing of sour cream. I did pick up one at Walmart. Oops. I use this in my cheesecake. I have quite a few recipes that require sour cream. So I got those. These Parmesan. This stuff is great. $1.99. And I just take these and toss them in the freezer, just like that. Some plain yogurt. I used to make my own yogurt all the time, but I found that buying this from ALDI is actually cheaper. So there you go. So I get the plain, and then I add a little sweetener to it and some fruit. One of the things I really, really wanted, I was craving, was salad. So as you can see, this is almost empty. It was $1.45, so that's going up a little bit. And the tomatoes, my gosh, this was huge. But it was $2.99. Those are almost gone too. So that's another thing. Like in the summertime, I just have so many of these. Like I can't even eat them fast enough. I did grab this big, huge thing of hot dogs. My God. This is $3.55, and there's 24 of them in here. So what I'm going to do is just like put maybe 4 per bag and freeze them that way. Bananas were 48 cents a pound, so that hasn't gone up at all. So this was $1.50. I used these in smoothies with the almond milk. That was $1.79. That hasn't really gone up either. I take these, peel them, and freeze them once they're ripe. So here's another one of these. I make these Italian wraps that are great. I use a few slices of provolone, which it turns out these freeze really well. And they make an excellent grilled cheese sandwich as well. So I got a couple of those. But the Italian wraps that I make, I use the provolone, the salami. Now this was $3.39. And then I put them on either these spinach wraps that were $3.09 or the sun-dried tomato wraps with some diced sweet onion and roasted red pepper. I use some of my alfalfa sprouts that I've grown, and I have a special blend of herbal vinegar that I make, and I just roll them up like a wrap, and they are so good. Throw a little mayonnaise on there too. So what I'm going to do with these, because there's like 8 of these in a package, and I can't eat that much in a week, so I'm going to split these up and freeze them. I got smoked salmon, which also freezes really well. I like that with the onion bagels that I got. And this big, huge bag of cheddar cheese, which I also freeze, and I just like flop off a chunk as needed. I got to show you this bacon. Now, this isn't exact. This is a pound, so there's no shrinkflation here. Where is that? Right there. But, I mean, look at this. This is $4.09 for a pound, which wasn't too bad. But, I mean, look at that. There's hardly any fat on it. So I got that one, and I got another one. I mean, look at that. Isn't that wonderful? So that's 2 more pounds. I didn't grab any more because I already have 3 pounds in the freezer. So that's it for the refrigerated stuff. And let me get this in the fridge and freezer, and I'll be back with the rest of the haul. Well, that was all of the refrigerated and frozen stuff. And so now this is just the non-perishables. There's not too much. I still have quite a bit left. So this coffee, coffee's definitely gone up. But from what I read, there was problems with the coffee crops in South America. So I figured this was coming. So it's gone up $2 per container. I found out that rather than tacos, I really like nachos instead, and these at $1.74 are awesome. So I could use them to use it, with dips and hummus. So I grabbed a couple of those. These are from Walmart. I grabbed salsa, which is something I really want to can also in the future. Got some roasted red peppers that I like on those Italian wraps that I make. And I got a 3-pound box of elbows because I want to make macaroni and cheese. So that's a really good price. So back to the Aldi haul. Got a couple of mayos. This is $1.89. Another soy sauce. I like the low sodium, so that was $1.45. I'm going to make my own refried beans. I do those in the slow cooker with dried beans, but I wanted to grab these just to use quick, 79 cents. So I only got 2 of those. A couple more, a ranch dressing at $1.45. I'm going to try adding sriracha to this to see if I can recreate that spicy ranch that I like. And then I got some chunky blue cheese because I want to make buffalo wings. So back to canned. So unfortunately, after I got this home, I realized that the can was dented. So I wrote it on there because, I don't know, dented cans kind of creep me out. So I'm going to take off the label. I'm going to make sure that nothing's punctured, but I think it should be okay for 97 cents. So I'm going to use that soon. Fruit cocktail, again, 97 cents. That's going up a little bit, but I want to see if I can make my own and can it. I did find out I can can pineapple. So $1.18. Now sometimes Aldi has fresh pineapple and it's around the same price. So for a couple of fresh pineapples, I can get a lot more and I'll can it myself. Some peaches, again, 98 cents. They didn't have any mandarin orange slices, which I really wanted to get. So I'm going to have to go out back to another grocery store and grab those. Because with those grapefruit and the bananas that I have, I wanted to make a fruit cocktail. So I'm going to need some oranges. I didn't want to get the fresh ones. They didn't look all that great. Got a couple of boxes of baking soda for my baking needs. Diced tomatoes, 59 cents. This is again something that I'm going to can myself because I tend to go through a lot of those. I needed canola oil, so $2.85. This stuff is pretty good. Bagels, these are $1.49. These are wonderful. So I'm going to freeze those. So I got 2 of those. Some hot dog buns. These were 89 cents. Yep, 89 cents for 8 of them. So I tried freezing them. They don't freeze super well. I'm going to try wrapping them a little better to see if I can get them to not get so freezer burn. A thing of V8 juice, $3.18. And I'm addicted to these cashews, $4.99. I keep them in the fridge, so because nuts have oils in them, and so they don't go rancid. But they don't really last around here long enough to go rancid, so I grabbed a couple of those. That's a treat. I found that these dried blueberries for $2.55 work really, really well in pancakes. So I got a few of those, and these have a use-by date of next January. So that'll be great. Got 2 more boxes of elbows. These are 2-pounders for $1.12. So the one from Walmart was $1.63 for 3 pounds. That's still not bad. Look at that. Container of salsa, $1.45. But when I got it home, I noticed that the use-by date was last month. So I wasn't too thrilled with that. You know, I just bought it on Wednesday and it had, you know, used by January 8th. So I'll decide I might just bring that back for $1.45. Raisins, I use these when I make cookies, and I also make my own granola. So $2.89, that'll last quite a bit. And then back to a couple of Walmart buys. This was $4.34. This is 80 ounces, and it was I use these, I slice them, and I found this great recipe that you bake them with cheddar cheese, and then you use a spicy ranch dip. They're addictive. So I had to get another big, huge container of these, and that's also something else I'm going to can. And then last, but speaking of canning, white vinegar. Before everybody gets the idea that they're going to do canning this year, I want to grab my vinegars. I've already got jars, lids, pickling, salt, citric acid, rings. I've got everything I need other than the vinegar. So I want to make sure I get that, and I'll probably grab some more pectin next time I go to the store. But that's it for this grocery haul. This was a major one. The ALDI total was $180, which is quite a bit for me. But then you figure I got $12 worth of coffee and, you know, $10 worth of cashews right there. So, yeah, all in all, I think it was pretty good. I went for 2 full months without spending any money at all on groceries. And I really don't need to spend that much to get those few items that I want to pick up. So this $180 worth will last me quite a while. So until next time.